Well, it's another week, so what does that mean? Another podcast. Now today, if you know me, there's one thing in this world that I adore more than people, more than life itself, and that will be, drumroll please, cereal. Cereal, you say? That's stupid. No. Listen. I love cereal a lot, and I mean a lot. You might eat one bowl of cereal, I eat 4 bowls of cereal. Every box that you buy, I buy 3 boxes. Cereal has been with me since I was a little kid. It reminds me of how it was to be a kid. It's just delicious. It comes in so many flavors. Cereal for me is life. I would rather eat cereal than hang out with people. That's how serious it is. I love cereal. Anyway, so what I'm doing today is I set up a list. I saw a list a few weeks ago about cereal, and I wanted to perfect the list because the list was trash. It's never been talked about again. On this list, I separated into 3 categories: top tier, mid tier, and low tier. Top tier is the go-to cereal, the cereal that you want to eat every single time you walk in that aisle. Mid tier is cereal that's good, solid. You don't get it every single time, but hey, it's good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Low tier, on the other hand, it's not a horrible cereal. It's really hard for me to dislike a cereal, but it's something that you barely ever would get. You know, it's something bottom shelf. I'll never really get unless it's the last cereal kind of thing. But all cereal is really good, so go out and eat a box. So let's get into it. I'm gonna go ahead and go over the number 1 cereal that's always been around, for me at least, made in 1971. The delicious, the one and only, the champion, Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles has been around and has been delicious ever since, and no one, for me, has been able to top that. No Fruity Gems, no Fruity Stars, no Fruity Rocks, whatever off-brand, no one's been able to duplicate that delicious ass Fruity Pebbles. So soft when you put it in the milk, so quickly to get just so delicious. You don't have to wait 5 minutes for it to get soft. It automatically gets soft really quick. You can have as many boxes of it. It's proportionate to the spoon. It's just delicious. Fruity Pebbles will always be the number 1 cereal for me. That's period. So continuing the top tier list, you got your Fruity Puffs or Fruity Pebbles. You got your Reese's Puffs, which is fairly newer, 2002 around when it came out. Maybe a little bit before that when I was young. I hate Reese's, but I actually love this cereal. It's so good. Nom. Next is Oreos. If you never messed with Oreos back in the day, you're lucky now because they just released it, I want to say 6 months ago, about a year ago. Back on the market now. It's changed a little bit from the way it looks, but it's still so good. Check it out. Get a box. Next one is Blueberry Pancake Captain Crunch. You might have never heard of it. It's only sold, and I believe, in Safeways if you can get a box. It's still out there, but it's good. It tastes and smells like blueberry pancakes. It's phenomenal. Try it. Trust me, you'll love it. And then you got, this is a little bit controversial in the top tier, but I'm just going to and put it, the Chex brands of cereal. Not all the Chex brands. They have like corn and like regular and all that. No. I'm looking at these 3 contenders, which is blueberry, chocolate, and vanilla. Now, you gotta like one of those. You gotta like blueberries, you gotta like chocolate. Like either one, they're good, they're delicious. I can go into detail how they make the cereal. It's like one piece is lightly with the blueberries on it, and another piece is just like kind of a regular Chex, which is the way they balance it out with milk. It's astounding. And then for my personal favorite, and I guess what you call the Toast Crunch brand, would be the French Toast. Now, a lot of people like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and if you prefer that, I'd switch slots with it and put the Cinnamon Toast in. But for now, I put in the French Toast Crunch. It went away when I was a kid. I loved it. And then they brought it back. The only difference is I believe it's like a whole grain, some bullshit like that. I don't fucking know. They changed up the grain of the cereal, so you can taste the difference, but it's still solid. It's still killing it. And last in the top tier list is Cinnamon Life. Some people don't like Life too much. It's kind of along the lines of the Chex brand. It's a little bit different. You can have a bunch of it and prepare to waste a lot of fucking milk because those bad boys soak up milk. But the Cinnamon Life has always been killing it for me. The regular Life I do enjoy, but the Cinnamon Life sleeps up to top tier. Now, I'm going to move on to mid tier. So like I said, these are cereals that you enjoy. They're not bad by any means, but they're just not the go-tos. So starting it off, Apple Jacks. Apple Jacks has always been good. It's always been solid. I don't know what it is with the fucking Jamaican cinnamon stick now. I feel that it's kind of racist. Like, if you look at a cinnamon stick, you would think it's Jamaican, but I don't know. But he's always like running away from the fucking apple or something. He's like, get in the bowl of cereal. And he's like, nah, man, I don't want the cereal. Or some bullshit. I don't know. Some weird ass mascot shit. On a side note, to make a solid ass good cereal, you gotta have a fucking some type of mascot that's killing the game. Tony the Tiger has been killing the Frosted Flakes game for a long time, and I don't know what it is with this sports bullshit now. Like, every time you eat a bowl of cereal, you gotta play soccer or whatever the commercials do now. Like, it's great after a fucking football game, go grab some and then burn off all that fucking sugar in the cereal. I don't know. That's just, Tony the Tiger has been killing it for a long time, and the same thing as like the little Leprechaun and Lucky Charms, a Trix Rabbit, who for some fucking odd reason they would never let him have the fucking cereal that he made by himself. And for some odd reason, every time he ran away, he didn't eat the fucking cereal. He'd try to duck in a corner and be like, I hope the kids never find me in this tree log. And they're like, hey, get back the cereal. And he's like, no, maybe next time. It's like, why don't you just fucking eat it while you're running? But anyway, I'm getting off topic. So get back to the mid-tier list. You got your Apple Jacks, Frosted Mini Wheats. A lot of people don't fuck with like that, but Frosted Mini Wheats deserve to be in the mid-tier. They're solid cereal. The Bunches of Oats, which are always good, always solid. There's different brands and variations, but Bunches of Oats has always been solid. The Oops All Berry is pretty good. The Peanut Butter Captain Crunch, which for me used to be the top peanut butter cereal, but once Reese's Puffs came out, it pretty much sat on the backseat. It was done. I don't fuck with you anymore, but you're still a solid cereal. Magically, if you don't like Reese's Puffs and you like peanut butter cereal, which is like blasphemy, but you can get the Captain Crunch peanut butter, but whatever. Cookie Crisp. Now, if you don't remember Cookie Crisp when you're young, they used to come really fucking big, like big ass pieces of cereal. Maybe you fit 2 in your spoon, and they cut out your mouth, and they were okay, but they were fucking a pain in the ass to eat. And then someone at the boardroom was finally like, hey man, this cereal is really fucking kids' mouthful. Can we like make it smaller? I guess we make it smaller. And yeah, switch the fucking dog to a wolf or something. Do that too. I don't know, kids like wolves, or I don't know what they think about half the time, but whatever. Cookie Crisp is a solid cereal still. Lucky Charms, I like Lucky Charms a lot. As an adult, I like it even more. As a kid, you never really liked half of the cereal. You try to eat all the fucking bran parts out, or whatever the regular parts were, and leave the marshmallows for last and go to town on them bad boys. But as an adult, you have more of a refined taste and you eat it all at once. So Lucky Charms, it deserves to be in the mid-tier. And then you move on to, I don't know why they don't sell this in a lot of places, but the Rice Krispie Treat cereal, which is a solid cereal. It's along the lines of like a Fruity Pebbles texture, but I don't know why they don't sell it in a lot of places. It took me a minute just to find it, because I didn't have it in years. So picked up a box and I was like, this is solid. Picked up a couple more boxes after that. It's a really good solid cereal. And for some odd reason, I guess when I was younger, it just tasted better. You got Trix and you got Fruit Loops. Now, Trix has changed the cereal up a little bit and made them just all balls for some odd reason. Why would they get rid of the mainstay, the fruit like shaped ones? It doesn't make sense to me. I feel like they changed the flavor up. So Trix used to be like a top tier kind of thing. Fruit Loops too used to be a top tier kind of thing, but over the years they just fell. And it's funny because they're not making as much money as they did years ago. That's right, I looked up facts and shit. Alright, next is chocolate pebbles. Well, let's say chocolate Fruity Pebbles. What kind of fucking cereal is that? Chocolate Pebbles, which is solid. If you like chocolate cereal and you don't really fuck with Cocoa Puffs, I guess the Chocolate Pebbles are solid. So Cocoa Puffs and Chocolate Pebbles are in the same tier kind of thing. Then you got your, this is a little weird, Cheerios. Now, I'm not saying regular Cheerios. Regular Cheerios are boring and they're okay. If only fucking people with heart problems like Cheerios or whatever the fuck they put on there. It can't help your heart out. Eat Cheerios. I don't know. But the regular Cheerios are not that great. But the Frosted Cheerios, the Apple Cinnamon Cheerios, all the crazy ass Cheerios flavors that come out. They have chocolate Cheerios, Fruit Loop Cheerios. They all just don't stack up. They never break the mold of being just mid tier. They're all solid, especially the Frosted Cheerios I used to eat when I was young, and Honey Nut Cheerios, of course, too. They always like, this was solid cereal. You're eating like, no, not bad. They don't take it to the next level. They have to switch up the formula or something. And then last in the mid tier list, you got the seasonal, which is your Boo Berries, your Count Chocolas, and your Frankenberries, which are okay cereals. When I was a kid, I thought they're crazy. I was like, oh man, it's Halloween, time to get these bad boys. And I get them as an adult, and they're like, they're okay. They weren't as great as it was when I was a kid. So they're a good alternative to some, but it's okay. Just look for it. It's good they only come around once a year, because if they're around the whole year, I'd be a little less ecstatic about it. And then you move on to the low tiers. Now this is cereal I really never grab. I mean, it's usually like plain cereal or cereal that just doesn't do well. And to start it off, you got Wheaties. Wheaties is not terrible by any means. It's just plain. And Wheaties actually have lost a lot of money over the years. Their stock is down from, I believe, 15-20 years ago. It was like 84%. Some crazy number. Because it just stay the same box, same boring ass shit on the front, same formula. They just, I guess they're just happy where they are, or whatever. And then you got your Total cereal, which is like the cereal that's good for you. They come in different brands with fucking like seeds and shit like that. They're like for your grandma, or I don't know, midlife crisis mom or something, some bullshit. And then the regular Captain Crunch, which is just the hard ass yellow block, cut your fucking roof of your mouth up cereal that is just garbage, that it tastes okay, but you gotta set that bad boy down for like 20 minutes for it to get even soft, or you're gonna have a fucking bad day. Like, the regular Captain Crunch does not fuck around. After, you got your Corn Pops, which they're okay. They're just not that fucking great. They really feel like packing peanuts inside of a cereal. I like corn a lot in my cereal, maybe not so much, but it's not horrible. It's just mostly the texture of the cereal. They're just no bueno. And a lot of people don't know this one, but Frosted Flakes decided they should make a cereal with marshmallows in it. Now, I love Frosted Flakes, but who the fuck decided to put shitty ass marshmallows in it? They're not even good marshmallows. They're like Valentine's Day candy marshmallows with no design on it, no texture, but just chalkiness. And they were like, fuck it, kids love marshmallows, let's dump this shit in our cereal. So clearly they still sell the regular Frosted Flakes, but the Frosted Flakes with marshmallows are just fucking garbage. Stay away from it. You'll thank me later. And then this one, I didn't know if I should put on low tier, but I never buy it because it's cornflakes. You gotta load that bad boy with sugar to make it good. So I'm rating it as a cereal without sugar. With sugar, it's good, but without sugar, again, it's for your grandma, your granddad, who lives on a farm with chickens. They eat cornflakes every day. Let them buy it. Raisin Bran is Raisin Bran. What the fuck do you want me to say about cereal with raisins in it? I enjoy it more than I did as a kid. As a kid, it was fucking unedible. I could not stand Raisin Bran. As an adult, it's okay, but it's fucking raisins. No one likes raisins. Don't put it in fucking cereal. Regular Kix. If you never had Kix, you're not missing out on anything. It's like the cereal for the mom who doesn't want their kids to have sugar, but still want them to live a little. I don't know. It's like a lightly sugar. I don't know. I can't remember if it doesn't have any sugar or lightly sugar, but it's a cereal with just a little bit of sugar in it that cock tease you a little bit, but not really go all the way. So regular Kix is blah blah blah. And this might make some people mad. Any type of granola cereal. Again, this goes in a category of ripping your fucking mouth up. granola cereal. I'm talking like just granola cereal. Like Honey Bunches of Oats